back from Japan and I'm here to make another recommendation video since it's been a while since my last one. But before I do that, I just want to give a big hello and thank you to all the wonderful people I met in Japan. A lot of them subscribed to me on YouTube and followed me on Instagram, so I just want to say hello, konnichiwa, and arigato. And here's another recommendation video for you all. Enjoy! First thing I recommend is this e.l.f. lip exfoliator. Can you see it? You know, sometimes you put lipstick on and then your lips are dry or chapped, and so you see the lipstick going and showing all the cracks on your lips and it looks really gross. I thought, okay, how do I fix that? And then I looked it up and people buy exfoliators for their lips. And they were also expensive except for e.l.f.'s affordable. So this is only $3. I bought it at Target. It's the brown sugar one. So my lips look very chapped right now. Can you see it? So you just get it and then it feels like sandpaper on your lips, so don't do it too hard and don't do it too often either. And then when you apply your lipstick, it's all smooth. My next recommendation are these Korean dumplings. So these are my favorite dumplings. These are the Bibigo Japchae Potstickers and the flavor is beef, pork, and vegetables. And I usually pan fry them. And my mom just made a plate of these, that's why I have one right now. My mom thinks these are the better ones, and it's the same brand. It's Bibigo, but these are the classic dumpling meat and vegetables. They're a lot smaller. I think these are good too, so.
Yeah, I like this one.
They're both good. So we're gonna go eat dumplings now. Be right back. The next thing I recommend is sunblock. For the face, I use Biore UV Aqua Rich Watery Essence, and this is from Japan. This is probably my 4th bottle of this one, so I really like it. And I like it because it's very thin, and you can still put on a lot of things afterward without it feeling like you just caked on a bunch of stuff on your face. I put this on my face after I moisturize and before I put on any makeup. For my body, I use Banana Boat Dry Balance Sunscreen 50 SPF. I recently bought this at Target. And I bought this because I asked the worker which sunblock she recommends, and she said she likes this one because it dries matte. And that's why I like it too. Unlike other sunblock, when you put it on, you feel so oily and shiny. This one, it actually dries matte. It feels good, it feels fresh, and it doesn't feel like I'm gonna stick on everything I touch. The next thing I recommend is actually a book. Last Christmas, Ryan gifted me the book Tuesdays with Morrie, so I'll put a picture here. And this book is amazing. I don't usually read books, but this was such an easy read and it really touched my heart. It made me smile, it made me cry, and when I read now, I take a lot of notes. So I take notes of my favorite quotes or things that I think about as I read. And I had so many pages of annotations when reading this book, and so I really recommend it to anyone. I've let my sister read it, Eileen, and now Ryan, and I think Eileen's brother wants to read it next, so it is a hot commodity. None of the other books on my shelf have been borrowed that many times, so that's saying something. You should definitely read that book. Another thing I recommend, and it's probably my favorite birthday gift this year, is the Everything But the Bagel Sesame Seasoning Blend from Trader Joe's, and this is from Eileen. Thank you. So this has sea salt, garlic, onion, some sesame seeds, some poppy seeds, and it is so good. I put it on almost everything. I put it on my bagels, on my salad, on my eggs. I put it on everything and I'm almost done with it. I got it in April and I can't wait to buy a new one because this stuff is magical. The next recommendation I have is to power pose. Before my interviews or presentations, I always stand in front of a mirror and I pose and I just tell myself, you can do it! I'm the best! And I actually had my students in Japan do this too, and it made them feel good. I feel like this method works because when I go out into an interview and I'm in the restroom preparing for the interview and I stand in the stall standing like this, I feel very silly. And I walk out of that stall smiling and in a good mood, and that takes away the nervous feeling that I had when I went into that restroom. And so when I walked into that interview, I'm feeling happy and I'm smiling thinking about how silly I was just standing in the stall. The next thing I want to recommend is actually on the computer. It is the undo button on Gmail. So I will try to put screenshots up here. So if you use Gmail, you can go into your settings and enable the undo send button. So this means if you send an email, you can have up to 30 seconds to undo that email. And so it'll take it back and it won't send. But the trick is you can't click out of that page once you hit send, because if you do, the option to undo it is over. So you see the yellow flag on top here. Once you see that, that's where you click undo. And so if you click inbox or anything else, that flag will disappear. So this is really useful when you're sending something to your professor and maybe you caught a typo right after you hit send, or maybe you're sending something to your boss and you forgot to add something. It's just a great way to make sure you're not sending emails with mistakes in them. But you should always proofread before you send. But things happen, you know, so it's great to have that undo button. And I was so surprised when I first found that out. So I really want to share with all of you. That's all for me. Thank you all for watching and I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time. Bye!